praise and glory and honor be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elder apostles of great millstone who rule well, and salutation to the occupant in the four corners of the earth, preaching the Most High's word in sincerity and in truth. Hey, today, me and the brother Ashiar are going to go back into, it's basically a revisit in the book of Obadiah, due to conflicting schedules and Satan hindering the work, you know what I'm saying, between me and his brother, you know, so we got the opportunity to continue, and that's what we're going to do. And I like to say first and foremost, before we get the first scripture, is that when you hinder from doing the word, your character is tested and tried, because you can make up a million excuses on why you can't continue or why you can't make the video, why you can't do videos. You can make a million excuses about why you can't do it, but when you have the opportunity and the chance to do it, then what? So, you know, I just want to throw that out there because like I said, it's been a couple weeks since the last time me and this brother were able to finish this off, you know. But we still been doing the work, but we just haven't been able to collectively do it one with the other. So without further ado, we left off in the book of Obadiah, verse 10, and we're going to finish up, Lord will, 10 through 21. Verse 10.
Obadiah. Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
And thou shalt be cut off forever. But first and foremost, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. So you Edomites, you haven't fulfilled that yet, man. All right? Hey, because that shame, hey, Jacob held on the heel of Esau. He pulled Esau down, man. So your pride is what has deceived you, and pride comes before destruction. So the Most High has a cake baked for you, and you're going to consume it whole, man. Right. You're going to eat of that cake, and you're going to drink of that cup. And that cup is bondage. That cup is slavery, servitude. All right? Go ahead.
11. In the day that stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives, his forces and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem. Even thou wast as one of them. So even when the nations came against us, and you were supposed to be a so-called quote-unquote thy brother's keeper, man. But instead of keeping thy brother and protecting thy brother, the scripture said that even thou wast as one of them. So you became an enemy unto us, man. So now, you know what I'm saying, in today's time, everybody want to say, oh, can't we all just get along? It's not about black, it's not about white. You made yourself an enemy unto us. Right. We didn't make ourselves an enemy unto you. The scriptures say that Israel was a plain man. He basically just quiet, like to chill, dwell in the tent, you know, kick back. Right. It's you who caused all the ruckus. And I got a precept in the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So your whole mind frame is to do away with the 12 tribes, wow. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, man. You despise us, right? Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So you wholeheartedly against us, man. Right. Verse 12. But thou shouldest have not looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
That's right. So when the Most High gave us over to our own ruin, so to speak, the scripture said that thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. So when we were overcome and overtaken, overpowered, the scripture said that you were as one of them. Hey, because it goes back into the time of when that blessing was taken, was so-called supplanted from you, man. And your whole mind frame since then
is that I shall shed the blood of my brother, man. You want to kill him. Esau wanted to kill Jacob, man. But the Most High had an alternate purpose, because his purpose is prophecy. And his prophecies shall be fulfilled, man. So there's no escaping not being an Edomite, man. If your bloodline goes back to Esau, Edom, the Dukes of Edom, right? Esau, Ashashua, ways to way is he. If your bloodline goes back to that forefather, man, you're going into captivity. You're going into slavery. And some of you so-called white people out there have accepted the fact that you are Edomites, man. Right. And you're either mentally preparing to go into slavery, or you're trying to combat it mentally, man. But
I got a piece.
Okay, the truth is the truth.
This Psalms 31:18, it say, "Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speaketh grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous."
And those,
it's Esau all day. You know how he is.
Gone on the job,
right?
So-called schooling system, out in the real world, Esau speaks with lying lips, man. And he don't like you. And we know you don't like us, man. When we go to your establishments and we go there to escape our own people. Cause they
right, but it said in Obadiah 12, it was like spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Spoken, yeah. So it linked right up.
Right.
And because in Obadiah verse 12, it says, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, Con. In the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress, man.
Right, so there it is right there.
Dirty
Esau, the proud man that walked the earth.
Proud man.
That's gonna get what he deserves.
And it's brought down low.
Right.
Hey, because I say it all the time, the Most High is gonna make the head the tail and the tail the head. Who's the head in today's society, man? It's no mystery.
Right.
Oh man, I gotta figure this out, man. Who's ruling the world?
Man, shit. They got it right now. They just right now.
That's right, man. That's why the scripture said, "Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways," man.
Right.
Who's oppressing us? Who's been oppressed by the devil, man? Get out of here, man. Verse 13.
Thou shouldest have not entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. 14. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
That's right, man. Hey, those that escape, and you try to capture and give them up, and those that did remain, you delivered them up as well, man. So you've been a habitual tormentor, man, throughout the history of our forefathers, man. From our forefathers up into today's time. And people love to ask the question, is there racial tension? Is there this? Is there that? Yes, it is. Right. Because it goes back to the scriptures. You people don't understand the events in the world because you don't understand the events of old, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
This Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the times of their calamity, in the times that their iniquity had an end.
That's right. And because even when our iniquity had an end, that so-called post-slavery, after slavery, right, we were supposed to be led back to this, the same book that you kept from us to keep us ignorant, to continue to serve our slave master versus the Most High, which is our real master, man. I got a precept too. Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Right.
And who's that people? That people, the apple of the Most High's eye, is the nation of Israel. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. The lost tribe, the lost sheep.
Yeah, the one that they said was sheep out here.
Yep.
On the earth.
So-called minorities.
Right.
The so-called, what they call them, useless eaters, undesirables, right?
Bottom feeders.
Bottom feeder. What did Margaret Sanger call them? She called them, but she compared them to beast, right?
Yeah, she's supposed to be something bad. Yes, they.
And that decrepit cunt, whore, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she backed up, right?
Yeah, she admired her. She did one of her college papers on the woman, man. It was like an idol to her. You see what type of state she's in now, man. And that's funny. And it's proof the Most High got a sense of humor. You know, Hillary, she went to the 9/11 event in New York.
Right.
And she fell out, like had pneumonia, or, you know, so they say it was pneumonia. Like, we don't know what it was, though, but she threw, man. Like one of the brothers in Texas said her motor skills all jacked up. Like, she got permanent damage after that. So we'll see.
She had something happened. She in a plane crash or something a couple years ago, 2012. Her shit got smashed or something. Crazy. She been having seizures ever since.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they been on the
low.
they ain't been even want to know that she was sick like that.
Yeah. They won't bring it out.
Right.
All right. Yeah, verse 15.
15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathens. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
And that's plain, man. That's plain. You do good upon planet Earth, you shall reap the reward. You do evil upon planet Earth, you shall reap the same reward, man. The reward of evil. Hey, you reap what you sow. If you plant wicked seeds down throughout all planet Earth, there's only wickedness it can spring forth. If I'm in my backyard tilling nothing but righteousness, I mean, what's gonna happen?
Right. It's gonna be.
There's not gonna be no intermingling or mixing of seeds, man.
Right.
The Most High doesn't genetically modify things according, you know what I'm saying, contrary to its proper use, man.
Right.
All right. So you reap what you sow. It's not our fault that you played out the wicked upon planet Earth.
Right. You gotta get what you gotta get.
You got it.
That's what we got. We got what we supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your turn.
And that's in the book of Lamentations. It says, I believe it's chapter 5, it says, our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquity.
Right.
But the so-called white people are the only people, right, who try to run from that judgment. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I have black friends.
Right. That's their main one. My friend, but my best friend.
Yeah, it's always the best friend, right? It's always the best friend.
My best friend's black.
My best friend's black. All right, go ahead. 16.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Mm-hmm. I got a precept. I believe it's right here. I'm looking for it. In the book of Khan, Psalm chapter 75, verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them, man. Right? So, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. All right? And what you're going to drink and what you're going to consume of is slavery, man. We drink of that cup, and like the brother said, it's your turn, man.
Right.
And that's when the kingdom of heaven is going to be established. Because the kingdom of heaven is not going to be established until the wickedness is rooted out on planet Earth. And first and foremost, primarily, that's going to happen by way of fire, man. It's going to happen by way of fire, and then after that fire, that's when Yahushua, whom the world knows Jesus Christ, is going to come in with this governing body. And that's when things are going to be it's set in order, but it has to be cleansed first. Go ahead, verse 17.
But upon the Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, man. But upon Israel,
Right.
a new Jerusalem, the people of the Most High, the apple of the Most High's eye, Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, man. So if this is my book, well, if I possess this, this is what? This is mine. I own this. I do what I will with it.
Right.
For you other nations, you heathens, the Most High is going to give you as a possession unto us. So we will possess you, and you will do as we please. Do what we will, man. All right? But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. It didn't have Esau in there. Esau was done away with. When was Esau done away with? Who's Esau today? Even the Esau was done away with, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. That's ruling out everybody else. So even if you're not an Edomite, you're not included into this.
Yeah.
So what's the argument? There's no argument, man. Go ahead.
18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to consume you like fire does stubble, man. Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
And devour them. Now this is a future prophecy.
Right.
When did this ever happen to Esau in the past? For him to be done away with, he was never devoured by Joseph and Jacob, right? The tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh, which is included to the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai has spoken it.
All right. So it leads me to this. The Bible Compact, the Compact Bible Dictionary is under this, right? And you look at Edom, right? I'm going to jump down right above Edrei, and it says, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34:5, verse 6, Isaiah 63:1. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. Right? Go ahead. You weren't given any promise of mercy from the Most High. Which means what? That you will be destroyed, man. You have no means of salvation. There isn't an entryway, an opening, none of that. Go ahead.
And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistine, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria and Benjamin shall possess Gilead.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so we're going to take you and we're going to take your lands, man. Go ahead.
Right. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. And survivors shall come up, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
Mm-hmm. So basically, the deliverers are going to come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, man. So that's when you go back and when you go into what is that 2nd Ezra 6 in let me say verse 89. It says, and he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right.
And that links right up into, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, man. So the next world, so to speak, is going to be established in righteousness, without evil, without wickedness, without adultery, without child sex trafficking, and
Yeah, all that wicked shit Esau into.
and fondly of little boys, and, you know, you using the Most High's word contrary to its spiritual use,
Right.
but for filthy lucre's sake, man. All that's gonna be done away with. You know? Yes.
Death to Esau.
Yep.
That's about it, basically.
Hey, because with death to Esau, that's death to wickedness.
Right. You the root of it.
You the root.
Well, you gotta go ahead, you gotta go for the root. Then you know all the rest of the tree gonna fall.
That's right. It'll wither away.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, you know, that concludes the book of Obadiah. Lord will, we come back with a different subject matter on the next visit. All praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the other apostle, great millstone. Hey, Shalom Akim.
Shalom.